Hey out there, man. My name is Johnny Mack, and I wanted to use my Facebook page for a reason other than most people use it for, just for friends and networking and such. Though I do use it for those purposes, I would like to try to use it to help promote the local music scene here in Southeast Missouri. Because personally, I feel as if that there's not a whole lot of promotion that goes on, and that the artists that actually are out there and are trying to do something and are working hard towards that goal that they're trying to reach and achieve, they're not getting much help from anybody else other than themselves. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Whether this helps or not, it may not, who knows, but we'll give it a shot. But either way, what I plan on doing is interviewing local artists, giving people a chance to link up with their music and give them a chance to be heard, more or less. Personally, I think that it would be helpful the more people that were to join on and jump on the bandwagon with this. We can try to make it right, because I know obviously it's probably going to be a little slow at first, but if we can pick up some speed and momentum, we can probably get this going. But anyway, today we have our first artist, and the interview we would like to do today would be with the group the Fogboyz, and they are a hip-hop group from Piggott, Arkansas. And what's up, guys?
Not much.
So, alright, just go ahead and introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
Stewart, Greg. I'm Havoc the Freak.
And I'm Dobie.
And you guys are all from Piggott, right, now?
Yes.
You're not all originally from Piggott, though.
No.
Where did you grow up, Dobie?
Well, I grew up in St. Louis County, and, long story short, ended up moving out and all that, and ended up in Clarkton in Missouri. And I found my way over to Piggott and met all them. That's how we got together a little bit.
Right. And Sue, you're originally from Piggott, right?
Yes.
So you're native to Piggott.
Yes, unfortunately.
Right, unfortunately, as he puts it. But, yeah, Derek, you're originally from Indiana, right?
Yes, I'm from Remington, Indiana, and just got in a whole bunch of stuff up there and ended up having to pretty much move down here where I met these guys.
Right. And so how long have y'all been together as a group? I mean, when exactly did you meet, and what about time?
Probably about last August or so we started writing.
Yeah, it was August, October, whenever me and Dobie decided to formally make the group the Fogboyz and brought Stevie in.
Of 2009?
Yeah.
So you've roughly been together just a little over a year now.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And personally, I know I produce these guys, so I personally know that you have a demo CD out right now, and it's known as
The Freak Society.
The Freak Society, and it's an EP, and it's a 7-track. You want to explain a little bit about it, Derek?
It's just basically us getting the feel of the studio and trying to find our comfort zone and our voice or whatever.
Right. And what I tried to do is just try to give them a diversity to where they can, show different sounds and showcase, different abilities of, not just being one type of rap or one way, multi-influence and diverse is what they were looking for, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. So I mean, we're all, originally I think it had started off, you guys were going to be just kind of like a rock rap group, but it kind of evolved more into just more hip hop stuff. And I know that we do a lot of guitar work and stuff for you, and just different stuff like that, and that's a good direction to go in, because I mean, generally the way hip hop is now, the way it goes, it's so diverse that you can do anything with music now, and I think it's really cool that you guys are heading that direction. I know that we've already finished recording your second CD too. Now, what's that going to be called?
The Dark Side of Up.
And that's the double disc, right?
Yes, it's going to come with a full-length album plus a DVD bonus track with all the videos.
Right. Okay. And that probably about what, 20 tracks or so?
Yes.
Give or take.
Right. Yeah, I know we've been here every weekend working on this stuff, trying to get all this stuff crammed in, so trying to get it all done. And that's what I mean by trying to help promote these local artists, is the ones that are actually out here trying to work and make something for themselves. They need to be recognized. So for all you out there that are even watching this now, if you happen to tell someone else who likes music, just let somebody know. Either way, people like these guys right here are trying to do what they do. I've got a good buddy here who I've known for my entire life, more or less. His name is Alex Atuhian, and he's going to be a co-host on some of these interviews with me, and he knows all the guys personally, as he lives here with us too, and so he knows the guys from being in and out of the studio, and I think he had a few questions that he was going to ask the gentleman. So, go ahead, Al.
All right. What were your guys' musical influences?
Musical influence, I'd have to say one of my favorite, one of my best. I grew up listening to the man, it was Tupac Shakur, and I kind of branched off from metal to rap, and then I listened to a little bit of ICP, so kind of intertwined everything together a little bit, and just being able to free flow like I do. I mean, I wish sometimes I would write it down, and then other times I wish, that it didn't sound as good, so I could write it down. And sometimes I just don't get it recorded, but it doesn't matter. I'm still out here, and I'm speaking what I want to say, and I like it that way. So,
Derek?
I grew up listening to country, so I didn't really have that much hip-hop rap influence. But I'd say probably the most influence would be Lil Wayne and Eminem and some Twisted and Boondocks. Stuff like that.
Personally, honestly, I grew up listening to country too, and it's actually one of my favorite genres.
Not that it's believable the way he's dressed today.
But other than that, I'd have to say some of my biggest influences have been people like ICP, Twisted, Axe Murder Boys, psychopathic bands, and people like Lil Wayne, T.I. They've had a pretty big influence on me too. Pretty much about it.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah?
So I like ICP as well, and Twisted and all the
Juggalo Nation, more or less.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. It's not for everybody, but if it's for you, you definitely need to check these guys out. I mean, they're not trying to emulate, their sound by any means. They're trying to dictate their own meaning and their own niche, if you will. But they're definitely a big influence, as you heard from these gentlemen. So, I guess what would be left would, you guys want to put up some links to your music. I mean, where can you find your music at? I know that the demo's done and it's out. Where can somebody pick up a copy of it?
You can just contact us at 870-634-6546, and we'll take down your name and address and info and stuff and send it to you through mail. You can find us on MySpace at myspace.com/SillyWicked and the Fogboyz. You can find us on Twitter, just search the Fogboyz. Same thing on Facebook. We have some videos up on YouTube. It's under mine. It's a channel. It's called Stewart, so just check it out.
Right. Or you can always just head on down to Piggott. I mean, hey, it's not that big. They can't be that hard to find, right?
Yep.
No, we did have a hell of a time finding Stewie one day for a couple hours, but anyway,
I was asleep.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, these guys have been doing what they do, and appreciate them, sitting down for this little interview. And it's like I said, it's the pilot. Hopefully there'll be plenty more, and hopefully this will gather steam, and we can try to get something going with this local music here in Southeast Missouri. Even though these guys are from Arkansas, it's still the general area, so hey, what the hell? We thought we'd pull them on in, right, and give them all a shot. But either way, all their links will be put up onto my page. All these interviews will be on my Facebook page as well as my YouTube, which links will be provided to as well. So we appreciate you, anybody that's out there watching. I know we thank Al and we thank all the Fogboyz. Appreciate you guys coming by.
No problem.
And doing what you do, and keep doing it because, nobody's going to do it but you, obviously.
Right.
Nobody's going to do it for you. And
well, I would hope nobody could do
right, and nobody's going to, nobody's going to help you without you helping yourself. So we appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.